Muy buenas amigos, bienvenidos a Martín el Gamebros, XeXu con vosotros. Y vamos a jugar un poquillo de Witcher hoy. Vamos a hacer una misión secundaria que se llama el Cabaré, que nos dio Jaskier. Tenemos que reunirnos con él cuando le salvamos hace un tiempecito ya, como veis nivel recomendado 14. Y tenemos que reunirnos con él aquí en Novigrado. Os enseño la zona. Vale, justo aquí, a las afueras casi. Y nada, vamos a ver qué requiere de nosotros. Aquí la ciudad está sellada, pero nosotros ya conseguimos pase. Y parece que es aquí dentro. Incluso podría haber otra misión, ¿no? Veo. Debe ser esto. Parece Zoltan tendrá problemas, ¿o qué?
Am I being clear, Chive?
What's the fuss about? Can you not treat me as a bit of healthy competition?
Why are you even talking to him, Duke? I've always maintained 2 smashed knees are worth 1,000 words.
Pues sí, vamos a tener que echarle una mano aquí a Zoltan, ¿no?
Glad you came.
Vamos a ver, ¿algún problema?
There a problem?
A problem? There's some kind of problem here, gents. Oh, just wanted you to meet my new pals before they bugger the fuck off. Because we're just parting, right?
We'll have our reckoning yet, Chive. Soon.
What's this? Some flea-ridden mutant got you scared, Duke? Just say the word. I'll take care of him. Take a peek at what he's got inside, then make the midget eat it. Sound good?
Next time, Earl. Let's go.
Right. Don't show your hides round here ever again.
Conde y Duque, vaya tela.
Well, that puts me up to the neck in fucking shite without the shovel.
Pues un poquito, ¿no? Vamos a ver, ¿eran amigos tuyos?
Shady, those guys. Who were they?
Puffed up fish bladders, Duke. Word does he's out to be the new Whoreson Junior, but the brother's missing a hell of a lot. Specifically coin, influence, men and class.
And the other?
Earl. A scumjug like few others.
Mierda de primera.
Skin of my arse twitches at the sight of him. Back in Mahakam, we'd send sow buggers like that down the coalface with a bundle of powder and a leaky lamp.
Vale, ¿de qué iba todo esto?
What's this all about? Doing business with them?
Exactly the ploughing opposite. You see, Geralt, old pal...
About to ask me for help, aren't you?
The thing is,
eso parece,
I
¿no?
kind of owe a wee sum to a mutual acquaintance, Francis Bedlam, the king of beggars. To pay off the debt, I've made up my mind to get serious about Gwent.
Getting better by the minute.
Vale.
Not the playing of it, mind you, but the cards themselves. Rarest of them fetch princely sums these days. Sadly, that's not exactly arcane knowledge. Got a buyer in heat for my collection, missing just 3 cards. But Duke's dregs are all over my arse, so... What do you say?
¿Qué 3 cartas le faltan? Te ayudaré, venga.
Fine. We'll try to hunt down those cards. Which ones you need?
Fringilla, Vigo, Isengrim, and John Natalis. Devilish hard to get hold of. Duke's been trying too, hasn't had any luck.
Wait, you don't even know where to look for these cards?
Nah, it's not as bad as that. I'm betting Zed's got them. He quit fencing recently, only deals in cards now. Unfortunately, the arsewipe won't talk to me. Not after I bought a one-of-a-kind Scoia'tael card out from under his nose.
Vale, pues iremos a ver a ese.
Zed. Sounds familiar.
Big fish in the card pond. There's a shop along the south wall. And thank you, Geralt. I actually think I stand to pay off this.
Vale, le echaremos una manilla al Zoltan
No
este.
problem. See you later, Zoltan.
Pero antes vamos a seguir con nuestra misión. Esta misión se llama Un juego peligroso y la haremos en otra ocasión. Y aquí he visto yo que había otra misión, ¿no? Vamos a ver.
What was that about?
She spat in my face. Or might as well have. Called me a whoremonger and a witless hack. Can you imagine? Wit is my forte.
Gotta say, Priscilla's really growing on me.
Save it.
And why don't you
Bueno, a ver
save
qué
your
coño
palate?
quiere este tío.
Prove to her she's wrong.
Exactly what I plan to do. I've always dreamed of having my own
Propio
cabaret.
cabaret.
A bit of paint and plaster, and this place will do splendidly. Just one hitch. I need coin. So, if you happen to get a break between drowners and
Puedes hacerle un favor a un amigo.
jigs,
Ahí viene, a
maybe
ver
you
qué
can help
quiere.
an old friend out.
El pintillas. Vale. ¿Por qué un cabaret?
Where do you get this cabaret idea?
It's been a dream for years. Ever since we went to see one in Oxenford. Remember? A dancer hanging from the chandelier? And once she was
Vale, es el sueño de su
completely
vida.
downside up. She called you over and...
Bailarinas cachondonas por ahí.
How could you forget? And this place will be even better, I promise. That is, of course, if I can scrounge together the funds for some
Vale.
remodeling.
¿Por qué no pides un crédito, no? Al
Maybe
banco
the
de Vivaldi.
Vivaldis would give you a loan. I'd vouch for you.
Funny you mention that. I went to see Vivaldi. You know what he said? Witchers are no good as guarantors. The risk of premature
No son
death
buenos
is
avalistas.
way too high. But I have another idea.
Tengo otra idea.
I dated this girl once, Sophronia. That's a name if you can believe it. Has a merchant for a father, importer of spices from
Pues
Zerachim.
vamos a hablar con ella,
And
¿no?
Daddy dear
Parece que le va a
would
sacar el
never
dinero a su
refuse his
papá.
daughter dear a thing.
Sophronia,
We
joder.
can borrow the coin from her.
Esto me suena, ¿no? La Sophronia.
Isn't this the woman you abandoned without saying a word? Stepped out for a bottle of wine, never to return?
No le va a hacer
Bought
mucha
that
gracia,
wine
¿no?
for a reason.
Long time ago, that.
Been away a while, sure. Which is why I need to draw on your authority. You've got some, you know. No matter what you might think.
Vale, ¿y qué pinto yo en todo esto?
Fine. Tell me what you want. Got a feeling you've a plan all cooked up.
Sophronia could still be holding a grudge after our unfortunate parting. But with
¿Qué,
a touch
qué?
of help from you, I know
Nos
she'll
está diciendo
forgive
que
me.
secuestremos
And then
a la
give me that
Sophronia
moment.
esa, un poco así, ¿no?
What's this help entail?
First of all, we need to borrow a dull sword from Madame Irina, one of her props. You know, the kind they use during performances? Get that, then meet me outside Sophronia's house.
Vale. ¿Y tú qué vas a hacer?
Let's say I agree and go see Madame Irina. What'll you be doing in the meantime?
Something I have to finish. But I promise I'll do it before you come back with the sword. Then I'll tell you the rest.
Venga, vale.
Fine, but
Geralt, the only butts in this plan will be the ones filling my seats. It'll work, you'll see. Get the
Ya lo
sword from
veremos.
Madame Irina and meet me outside Sophronia's at sunset.
I'll give you a discount. Old man Newman left me a gift last time.
Consigue una espada de utillería.
what's he schemed up?
Vamos a ver dónde habría que ir. Bueno, está un poco lejillos, así que os pongo allí directamente. Vale, parece que es aquí arriba. Aquí donde están los actores y todo esto. Y tenemos que pillar una espada. Se la vamos a pedir amablemente o la tendremos que robar.
So good to see you.
Bueno, la dará porque es colegui, ¿no? Eso ya se
Got
lo
a
dijimos,
request.
lo de Dudu y
Need to
tú
borrow
os
one of
conocéis
your
bien.
props. One of the swords you use for stage battles.
Mine? Whatever do you need that for?
I don't know, but Dandelion claims it's essential.
Oh,
Vale.
yes. I suspected Master Dandelion might have a hand in this. I certainly hope you don't aim to compete with me. Voilà.
Thanks. I'll try not to
Perfecto.
damage it. So long.
Conseguido, espada Roma. Y ahora tenemos que salir de aquí. Y voy a ver dónde sería. Vale, os pongo yo directamente allí. Vale, ya estamos aquí en la zona.
Well, it only just stopped.
Y parece que es por aquí, ¿no? Pero... Ah, después del anochecer. Vale, pues vamos a esperar a medianoche. Y entramos ya directamente en cinemática.
Ah, finally made it. Listen, here's the plan. Sophronia loves adventure-filled romance novels. I can be a hero in her eyes if I can just save her from a bandit.
Tengo que hacer de bandido.
I'll have her
No me
eating
digas.
out of my hand, and there's no way she'll begrudge me that loan.
Want me to be the bandit?
Knew you'd see the sense in it right away.
Perfecto. Pues vamos a ver. Es un plan bastante bueno y ya está. Y ya está. ¿Ese es
Are
tu
you
plan?
serious? That's your brilliant plan?
I never called it brilliant, but any kind of plan is better than none. Written
Sí,
your
al
lines
menos es un
already,
plan.
You've written what?
so you know what to say during the performance. Here, and your mask. Put it on. Sophronia can't recognize you.
But
No time. Sophronia's coming. Stick to the plan. We'll meet at the Rosemary in the morning.
Vaya tela. Ah, y directamente nos ponen...
stop right there.
Pensé que tendría que ponerme yo la máscara y tendría que aprenderme, al menos leer un documento o algo, ¿no? Para aprenderme qué decir. Leer la tarjeta.
Tremble, flaxen-haired wench. Bow before the Prince of Thieves.
Qué cebao.
Not so fast. Drop your sword, scoundrel. This is your first and last warning.
Dandelion!
'Tis I, though the scum of the city call me the Crimson Avenger.
Vengador carmesí. Vamos a leer la tarjeta que está mucho más
not
cachondo,
that.
¿no?
Crimson
El
Avenger.
vengador carmesí no.
Silence, vermin! You shall regret the day you were born.
Qué cebao el Jaskier.
Dandelion!
On guard!
Bueno.
Crimson Avenger!
Hostia.
I've been hit! Ow!
To the house, quickly! He shan't get us there!
Pensé que tendríamos que luchar un poco, ¿no?
Leave us be!
This
Pero
road
no,
will
macho.
soon run off. I'm sure of it. He wouldn't chance getting caught by the guards. Would he?
Vale, pues reúnete con Jaskier por la mañana en la taberna en la que hemos empezado esta misión, que sería aquí abajo. Así que nos vemos ahí, voy a esperar ya y demás. Vale, ya estamos en la taberna por la mañana. Vamos a entrar y a ver qué le ha parecido el plan a Jaskier.
There's been a misunderstanding. You're here too early.
We agreed to meet today, so we've come today. Supplies are all hauled in and the crew's raring to work. We'll
Bueno.
start just as soon as our lovely directress gets round to deciding on the decoration.
But Dandelion doesn't even have the coin to pay you.
Turns out he does now, or soon will. At any rate, he's working on it.
See, it's all peach.
Vale, parece que lo tiene
So
controlado.
you finally decide what style you want for this interior.
Vale, ¿por qué me lo preguntas a mí?
Why are you asking me?
Well, the lovely lady seems to be having a hard time deciding. And Master Dandelion said he was torn between boudoir
Vale.
style and theatre decor. But that he'd let us know just
Vamos
as
a tener que
soon as
elegir
they're
nosotros la decoración.
ready. Now we're here, but no decision's been made. And the lady's horribly surprised she's to choose. Though apparently this whole renovation's for her sake.
Ajá.
Me?
Well, it's not for me. Now, would you please decide where I bust a vessel?
I've no idea what Dandelion would like. Geralt, you've known him longer.
Pues sí, vamos a tener que elegir nosotros la decoración del garito. Vamos a decir el estilo de tocador, ¿no? Bueno, vamos a elegir eso, por
Boudoir
ejemplo.
seems like a better fit for Cabaré. Just don't go overboard on stuffed upholstery.
A wonderful choice it is. At last.
Muy bien, a ver qué le parece a Jaskier lo que hemos elegido.
Get to work.
Perfecto. Se va tan pichi, Elena, ¿no?
Well, well. Guess this cabaret's the real thing.
Ever since Dandelion inherited this place, he's talked about it constantly. I just never expected him to take action. And so quickly.
A ver cómo queda.
Might even settle down now. He'll have to keep an eye on the business. Who would have known?
Despite what people say about him, Dandelion approaches life very rationally.
No sé por qué nos han enfocado a esa pibita ahí de repente. Jaskier racional, no lo creo.
About the same Dandelion? Man who loses a fortune worth half of Novigrad in one night.
Dandelion can also be responsible. He always pays anyone who works for him on time, and he's never missed a performance.
Sure hope your opening won't be the first.
Aún no ha llegado. A ver si llega.
Well, he said as soon as he got the coin, he'd go see Polly, our choreographer. She's missed the last few rehearsals. I certainly hope he's not gotten into trouble.
Vamos a tener que ir a echar un ojo, ¿no?
Let me see if I can't find him.
Eso es. Ya tenemos misión actualizada. Encuentra a Jaskier. Pues vamos a encontrarle. Vamos a ver dónde tendríamos que ir. Vale, aquí cerquita. Vale, ya estamos por aquí. Y aquí le tenemos llamando como un loco. Vaya.
The ruckus about.
¿Qué pasa, chico?
Polly and her half-brained fiance. They're fighting. She's the only one in this town who knows anything about choreography, and that lummox won't let her work for me.
Vale, pues habrá que hacer algo, ¿no?
Hold on. What are you doing here? We were gonna meet at the Rosemary.
We were, but you didn't show. Priscilla started to worry, so I came to see how you were doing.
Priscilla started worrying about me? That's so nice.
Less for her than for you, I'm sure. So let's get back.
Did you not hear what's going on in there? We've got to help Polly. Why do beautiful women always
Pues nada, vamos a ayudar a la Polly esta, ¿no?
No idea. Stand back. I'll break the door
¿Tirar la
down.
puerta abajo?
Wait, do we have to destroy her house? She keeps a spare key around here somewhere.
Vale, pues busquemos. Vamos a ver que. Ay, se me está pinchando aquí el Jaskier, ¿eh?
It's not as if we started working together yesterday. Before Polly joined forces with Hubio,
you'd visit her often.
I'd hide out here while Priscilla and Polly rehearsed at the Rosemary in time. They worked on the dance numbers. I composed.
So,
venga, vamos a buscar la llave.
Not one of your.
I never mix business and pleasure.
The one exception being Priscilla.
Who you were just saying is worried about us. So enough of the chatter and start looking.
Vale, busquemos la llave.
Fine, let's find the key.
Nos ponen varios sitios, ¿no? Parece.
Not here.
No está aquí. La llave.
The key.
Vale, ya podemos entrar. Y cinemática de nuevo. A ver qué pasa.
Whoa, what the devil's this? Get out of my house!
Watch it and leave the woman alone.
What the? She's my betrothed.
But I'm not your property.
I love her. I'll not let her sway her ass in his brothel.
Whoa, slow down there a minute. This is clearly one gigantic misunderstanding. One I can clear up in the blink of an eye.
Shove your excuses up your ass. Shut off, or I'll split your skull.
Bueno, flipado. O te rompo la cabeza.
My
Venga.
friend asked you nicely, so please be courteous in return and hear him out, or we'll settle this another way.
All right, talk.
Venga, habla.
Hubio, right? Polly's told me so much about you. She said you're erudite and have an open mind.
You said that? Well, there's a truth to it. My mind's the open salt, but its open saltedness ends when my betrothed starts wagging her ass around
Está claro.
brothels. Get out of here, both of yous. Polly's not going anywhere.
Vale, deja terminar a Jaskier.
Let him finish. There's no brothel involved.
You see, friend, Geralt just hit the nail on the head. For what you have there is the old publicity placard.
Old?
Very. From a time when my establishment was under different management. I, however, would never let any indecency take place in my cabaret. My very reputation precludes it.
So, what's all this about?
Your betrothed is a first-class artiste, and I want to offer her a position worthy of her talents. She's to be my choreographer, and that in turn means she'll receive a share of the proceeds from every performance she choreographs.
O sea que ella no va a bailar, ¿no? Bueno, va a enseñar, ¿no? La coreógrafa.
And fame. No flirting required. You have my word.
Suppose. In that case.
I knew you'd agree.
It's settled.
Bueno, pues ya está, solventado, sin darle de hostias. Me ha costado, ¿eh?
Well,
me ha costado, tenía ganas de partirle la cara.
Never expected that to go so well.
Muy bien. Vale, lo has hecho muy bien, vamos a decirle.
Well, Dandelion. Man was body in your hands once you called him erudite.
In negotiation, as in combat, the key is to find your opponent's weak spot and exploit it to the hilt.
So, time to head back?
I've still got to stop by Rotlex. Commissioned some new placards from him a while ago, but Hubio came across the old version. Plowing artists got some serious
Parece que no hemos terminado, amigos, que todavía queda. Vale, ¿quién es ese? ¿Qué pasa con los carteles esos?
Never heard of him? Hank Rotlick, famous portrait artist?
Commissioned a portrait artist to paint your placards?
Henry's an old friend, needed the coin. And I decided we needed new placards to promote the opening performance. Seats won't fill themselves, you know.
Vale. Yo voy a por los carteles y tú vuelve al Romero de una puta vez.
Really? You'd go?
No, said that for the hell of it. Tell me where he lives.
Venga.
Portside.
See you soon.
Pues nada, vamos a por los cartelitos, a ver dónde es. Vale, los pongo directamente por aquí. Vale, amigos, ya estamos aquí. Hay que entrar en esta casa, parece. Y a ver si nos da los carteles de buenas a primeras o tenemos que hacer algo. Vale, parece que le han reventado el garito, ¿no? ¿O qué? Ah, no.
Looking for Rotlick.
You ain't alone. Damn halfling's in debt to half the city, but I'm here to scrape mine before the carcass is picked clean.
There's not enough for everyone, so bugger off. Feeding time's first come, first served.
Vale, no puedo permitir que le robéis.
Strange, don't recall asking your permission. Get him, Fred!
Parece que tenemos que juntar aquí a la peña. Joder, me están poniendo, Vamos a quitarnos a uno. ¿Ahora qué? Te tengo ahí contra las cuerdas, ¿Ahora qué, pichón? ¿Ahora?
Tell me what you want, damn it!
Placards.
There ain't no plowing placards here.
¿Cómo que no hay cartel?
Rotlick, where's he?
Same place as always. Vehicle butter state. Losing his last crowns at the races.
See? Wasn't that easy? Could have said so right away.
Ay. Misión actualizada. Bueno, amigos, la vamos a dejar aquí. Vamos a continuarla el próximo día, lo que quede. Aunque se ha hecho bastante larguillo ya el vídeo. Y aunque sea, completaré si queda poco con otra misión secundaria más. Y nada, si os ha gustado un like siempre nos ayuda. Y nos vemos en el próximo.